I decided to make Terraria a little harder by only giving myself 1 heart. Okay, maybe a bit more harder than a little, but still you get the point. It's basically Terraria, except it's kind of no hit. Because every mob, boss, trap I face, I'm gonna have to do without taking a single piece of damage, or else I die. And I mean, I did die a fair bit. So anyway, I started a brand new world and a brand new character with the express goal to simply kill the Eye of Cthulhu for this video. And let me tell you, I actually survived for quite a while in the beginning, until eventually dying, and then again, and then dying, and then dying, and then dying. Not like every Terraria player when they first start a new world. First things first, chop down some trees, get yourself some wooden sword and a wooden armor. Which is stupid because I later found out it doesn't matter how high your defense is, you will at least take 1 damage. Which makes all the armors up until Shadow useless because they only give defense. Now, I play Terraria like I play Minecraft. Simply forgetting about houses and just running around, exploring the world, collecting as many items as I can, and then dealing with houses later. But seeing as I only had 1 heart, and I figured that the nighttime was going to be a hell, and so I decided, you know what, I'm going to make a house, get that shelter, and I'll be safe for a little while. For the first time in, like, I don't know, 200 billion years, I actually started a playthrough by making a house. Well, actually, I made 2 because I wanted to spawn in an NPC and see if I could use the NPC to be useful to actually get items. But anyway, nighttime was still hell, so I decided to do what every Terraria player does. Go caving! Oh well, go mining. I didn't actually go caving, I decided to go just dig down below my house. To where I met my first death after getting murked to a zombie. And then a yellow slime. And then I rage quit. Starting off, I went back into the mine and met my demise to a piranha. Literally within a minute. At which point I decided, you know what, I'm going to keep a tally. Oh, remember that second house I made? Well, the merchant moved in, and he was pretty much useless. So that was a waste of time. But during those mine expeditions, I did find myself a mace and enough tungsten to make a tungsten pickaxe, so I could mine better ores. Which you would think now that I've got a better pickaxe, I'd go mining. But no, I decided to go exploring. At night. But right before I started exploring, I figured out my armor was useless and got rid of that, and then headed straight off. Only to die to a demon eye, and then another demon eye, and then another demon eye, at which point I said, screw it, I'm going back in the mines. But guess what? I instantly died to a blue slime. And so next time I was much prepared by simply blocking myself in, to which I then found a golden chest and got myself the cloud in the bottle. Yes, that is exactly what I wanted. Oh, and I absolutely missed the platinum that is right obviously here. But it's fine because I got it later. But anyway, seconds after getting that cloud in the bottle, a piranha decided to kill me. To which I then found a vulture and missed and died. But anyway, it's not all bad news because after that I managed to explore for a while, found some stuff, wasn't exactly useful, until eventually then dying to a blue slime. Since the exploring went so well, I did what every other Terraria player does once they've finished exploring the surface, even though I technically haven't finished exploring the surface, but I went caving. I went back into the cave, which is where I got the realization of how much I absolutely hate blue bats. Oh my god, they are so annoying. But anyway, during that caving, I found myself some platinum, and I found a trap chest, and me being me, managed to defuse it without dying, only to find a band of regeneration. Oh, and a Cthulhu spawn, but you know, a band of regeneration. Very useful for a 1 heart playthrough. Not really, but it had bonus stats, so I might as well wear it. But anyway, I died to a cave bat literally the second after I put it on, to which I head back into the mine and I discovered the platinum that I completely missed earlier, and then died again to a cave bat. So I decided to go explore the other side of the world, but I ended up dying a few times to some Eater of Souls, and then when I made it to the jungle, I died to a zombie, so yeah, I gave up on that. But at this point, I just said, screw it, I'm going to fight the Eye of Cthulhu, and so I did, and guess what? I ended up doing a decent amount of damage with my bow, and I did pretty well, which is when I decided, you know what, screw it, I might as well just start prepping for the fight for Cthulhu. Which is then when I realised that, oh wait, boss summons are consumable. So I play a lot of Calamity, so I completely forgot this fact. So I installed a mod that made the boss summons not consumable, because this was going to take multiple attempts, and I don't have time to go find multiple boss summons, as well as the fact that there probably isn't multiple boss summons or enough of them. So I did some prepping, died some few times, and then I came to the conclusion that I would stand a pretty good chance if I had a gun. So I made a 3rd house in the hopes the arms dealer would spawn, and guess who spawned? The demolitionist. At which point I realised, oh yeah, they have spawn conditions. I need a musket ball or even a gun to actually spawn the arms dealer. So I made a 4th house, and then I got to work on finding a gun. And I got stuck, so I did what everyone does when they get stuck. Go to the wiki! And on the wiki I found out that the best way for me to possibly get a gun was take the chance with breaking a shadow orb, because a shadow orb has a chance to drop a musket. and so I ventured into the corruption, and then realized I couldn't mine Ebonstone, but then remembered that I have bombs, and blew my way down to a shadow orb, blew up a shadow orb, and guess what dropped? A musket. Yeah, I got incredibly lucky, and I now have a gun, so all I had to do was wait for an arms dealer to spawn, and he did, at which point I bought a bunch of musket balls, and with the tungsten I made tungsten musket balls, and then I realised that my musket was actually a pretty decent gun, so I would just use that, and then I made the arena, waited for night, and started the boss fight with Cthulhu, and died twice, and on the third attempt, I killed him. That was fucking easy. But anyway, I did it. I killed Cthulhu on 1 heart without taking any damage. Not exactly that hard of a challenge now that I realise it. But who cares, because this is going to be a series. If you want to see more of 1 heart, then I will face the other bosses, probably the Eternal Worlds next. Maybe I'll do 2 in 1 video. Maybe I'll do 3 in 1 video. All the way up to Moon Lord. And so subscribe if you want to see that. And if you like Terraria, then you might like some of these other Terraria videos I've done. And I will see you all in one of the videos that you decide to watch that is mine next. Bye bye.